Welcome, boys and girls, puppies and kittens of all ages, to Final Fantasy 16, Episode 6. It is August 2nd. I believe it is. Hold on. Yeah, August 2nd, 2023. We're starting the night off with 744 subscribers. And now to do a sound check to make sure I'm not talking to the wall. Not that that's ever happened. And of course, my internet's being slow. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can find it, boys. Hey, it's working. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can find it, boys. Ooh, that sounds smexy. That's what we would say instead of the S word because children. Alright, share, copy link, post, paste at everyone. I plan on cleaning my room tomorrow as long as I actually get to sleep early tonight and wake up early tomorrow. Will that happen? We'll see. Alright. Let's see here. Share live. Alright, boys. And girls. And whatever's in between. I'm gonna put this there. Alright, so let's see here. What does that say? Welcoming committee. Oh yeah, I remember. We're talking to these slaves.
So you're new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you?
A sandwich.
Good. Safe here.
Don't lie to that man.
People like us for speaking our minds.
They don't?
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too. We're starving.
You could eat your sister.
I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Wait, no, that sounds bad.
Thank you. I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
I got my favorite fruit snack, by the way, boys and girls. That's right, you guessed it. Gushers. Let me go get a sandwich from this guy over here. I think it's right here. I always get confused on it.
The grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad.
Why does everybody sound like the dirty when they talk?
Sun's setting fast. They'll all be back from the vineyard.
That sounds terrible. Give me a stew. Give me 2 stews. No, 3 stews.
There'll be none left for me.
She's like, I don't care about you, Daddy. You can starve. You're mine. Nobody cares about you.
2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
New arrivals.
I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well,
A comwit?
have whatever you require.
I need...
bread and wine you want.
I don't want bread or wine. I want steak.
One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
I'll take all the bread. Grilled... Or no, it says collect bread. I was going to say grilled bread, my favorite.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
I don't really see why they need the wine. Like, just give them some water. Heck, there's water right here that's, you know, just like right there. I mean, sure, it's got bugs and algae in it, but that just gives you more nutrition. It's full of vitamins and minerals and tapeworm. Delicious tapeworm.
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
I didn't spit in it this time. So I'll be monologuing about...
Truly.
That's okay, sir. You can have all you want. I stole it. That's why it's stale. Maybe because I dropped it on the floor.
my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
I don't know what type of fairy tale world they live in. People's gotta work for food. Well, not everyone. Contrary to popular belief, no, I'm not reading that.
What happens to us now, brother?
You can eat more.
I promise. Not ever again.
I don't know. If this wasn't a family-friendly channel, I'd be saying something about how you have to go and make men happy at night, but since it is, we won't be saying none of that. I think of different creative ways of how I can say things where adults will understand and children won't. I don't know what we're gonna find when I come in here, boys.
Master
And,
Quinton will never forgive me if I don't save that crop.
well, you best be packing your stuff then, sir, 'cause, well, you know.
I want no trouble.
I'm here to rob you. Give me everything you earn, or have. Both.
Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me.
Nope.
This vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need?
No.
Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
Have you thought about trying to eat them?
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
'Cause you're all a bunch of drunks. Alright, let's go kill some wasp boys and girls. Wait, hold up, what's down there? I'm curious to what's down here. Is this the infirmary? Nah, those are kegs. And of course we can't go through there. You know, I'm not sure how many hours I've played of this game, but the story hasn't exactly hooked me yet. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I'm trying to delay my opinion until I get further into it. I don't know if my feelings towards it are from difficult circumstances I've been experiencing, or if even if everything was all sunshines and rainbows, if I would still feel the way I do. I'd say the biggest complaint is I feel like it's really linear. Like in Final Fantasy 15, it was open world and it seemed like you could go anywhere and everywhere. So
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
but that's the type of thing I can forgive. More importantly, the story has to be on point. Oh, that's my special move. Are they all dead? Hold up. I forgot about that special move.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy.
Stop.
Did I die? Nah, I killed them. It sounded like she said stop. Like, why do you want me to stop murdering the bugs? Sharp fang and bloody hide. Gross.
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
I think... So I'm not sure, but I think I wasted that special move. I'm not even sure if the other ones will be worth learning. I don't know. Maybe it'll pay off when I'm in a boss fight, but I'm not entirely sure. I have learned some of the characters' names, though. We have Jill, which is the woman. Yes, that's right, the woman. Clive, the main character. And the dog's name is Torgal. Torga? Yeah, Torgal, I think. I might be mispronouncing it, but again, we should just be happy I can read it all. And I don't know how to run, like, it seems like I screw it up each time I try to press it. I don't know.
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
I murdered them all.
Thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
I don't care about you drinking in my honor. I thought he was going to offer me a drink. Like, once the vineyard's done, I will give you some of the wine. But no, he said, once the vineyard's done, I will drink in honor of you. I like, what? I don't, no. That is not any type of praise or... Don't tell me you'll be drinking for me. Offer me that drink. I mean, I don't want it, but still. Alright. Let's see now. I will go by the shop really quick. Just hold up. What's this? I think I've read that already, and I don't feel like reading it all right now. Ooh, I didn't know I could go up here. If I can go up here, there must be stuff. Let's see. And thus did Gregor summon together her 270 spirits of light and tell them of holy heralds she would send to the world below, where there was much strife and suffering. That's a sad story.
Rejoice, my children, for we are the chosen.
Your God's not real and everything you believe in is a lie. Did you not hear me, sir? Alright, now since I've disillusioned these poor people of their faith, I can leave here knowing that I made the world a better place. I was gonna wonder if I could take fall damage for a second. Can I just fast travel? Oh, hold up. So wait, what if I do this? Apparently there is another quest here that we're gonna go and check out really quick. I don't know if the monsters, like, if they level up with me, or if they're at a set level. Like, say, like, you know, the next boss I end up going against could be, like, I don't know, level 23. And I could do a whole bunch of quests that by the time I meet him, I'll be, like, level 30. So, you know, if I can do math, which I can't, but if I could, that'd be, like, 7 levels higher. 7. That's 1 more than 6. I know what you're thinking. That's pretty fancy math. I was wondering why I was depressed. Well, that's not entirely what I meant. Oh, hold on, let's see what this woman's got to say.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Sorry, I can't right now. Alright. Offer to go and deal with the bandits. I don't know. She said they were waving swords around. That sounds like business for somebody besides me.
What am I gonna tell Martha?
You can't tell them that the guards killed them all and there was nothing that you could do because you're a peasant. Ain't that right, Torgal?
Fetch.
That's not how you play fetch, but alright. I will help you, coward.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the... When I saw...
Oh, is that right? Alright, I will help. I will go murder these men. Now, keep in mind, she was worried about someone getting killed. And right now, nobody has died yet, as far as I know. But when I go over there, there's definitely going to end up someone being dead more than likely.
I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
What do you mean they looked a nasty bunch? Like, was it because how they were dressed? Was it the way that their hair was styled? Was it the hats they were wearing? Was it their race? Are you being racist? Well, that's probably not possible, because I'm pretty sure everyone I've seen in this game so far has been white. Or whatever ethnicity you would say these English, British-sounding people are. Ah, so it was their hoods.
All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
They're ninjas.
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
My granddad gave me this. I'll murder anyone who even looks at it funny.
I want that plate.
I'm sorry, you said you want what?
Let's get this over with.
Get them, Torgal. Eat their face. So, what? 2 people died? So before that woman got involved, nobody was dead. And I mean, sure, technically, I guess they were gonna... You know what? I wasn't paying attention. What were they doing when we came inside of this bar?
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
Yep, I murdered these 2 men.
Pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Do I get a reward?
Good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
What is this?
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Alright, I don't know what she gave me. Unless it was this right here. 10 what is that? How do you say that? Y rights? Y rights? Y rights? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. To most, this nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone is but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. To the blacksmith, however, it is much, much more, for the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive yet durable gear favored by warriors across the realm. Alright, so she gave me 10 rocks and 5 stillies. I'm not reading all that. And the shorter one said that there'll be a drink waiting here for me.
There he is, the man of the hour.
Yep, I killed those 2 guys. I killed them real good like. I stabbed them in the throat. Yep. And then I let my dog eat their face. I hope that nobody here has a problem with that. He deserves to get a reward too. And of course, Jill, she watched it all happen, so she's somewhat of an accomplice. Let's see if that little short girl's gonna offer me a drink. Let's see. On dressing greens of gristle, never down raw, less bitter juices inspire violent reaching and loose bowels. Gross. Avoid the fryer pan, less foul stink. Taint the iron, rendering it none better than slag. I don't know what slag is. And by no means put to stew, lest the vapors overexcite stabbled bars. I don't know what that means. If suffer the fodder, one must first mix 9 parts Drank's mint, 6 parts lemon peel, or 3 parts ginger root, and soak in honeyed wine for a quarter moon to lessen malodor. Malodor.
Them ne'er-do-wells were no match for you, eh? Well,
You're not actually gonna say it to me? You're gonna make me read?
and you, of course.
Oh. Alright, all I heard is the first things that came out of your mouth. Square Enix, you should have... Well, you need to voice act more of the
Shame you
dialogue.
weren't staying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would get something from you. Hey, where's my drink?
Most people wouldn't trust a bearer, but Martha, oh, she knows how to pick her friends all right.
Yeah, 2 men are dead because of you. I mean, I was the one that killed them, but had you not said anything, they'd still be here right now. Alright. I think that we are to go back here for the main story. I will check to see if I can upgrade any of the armor really quick. Let's see.
Well, so what it be?
Storm Cry. Let's see. Flame Tengu. Doesn't seem to be a way to upgrade my current stuff. Grandma, do you have any new anything?
What do you want? Go on then.
Sold out. Owned. Nothing new, Grandma. Oh wait, here we go. Heat wave. 2.7 seconds.
Is that all?
Alright, you didn't give me anything I needed. Or knew. Gav? Alright, I will try to remember this guy's name. I probably won't, but we'll give it a go.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
What a weird thing to say. You two behave. I don't think we've had any type of indicator for him to say something like that. I mean, between the two of them, sure, maybe, but not that he's aware of. And if he said it just because, I mean, like, we're of the opposite sex, then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading more into it than I should. But, regardless, we're going here. And if it sounds like I'm eating in the background, you're probably imagining things.
So, we're meeting in Northreach. And will I find Sid in time before this dame find me?
You say Dame or Dane?
In case you were wondering, the boys finally cleared the road to Northreach. But
That-
there's no need to hurry, is there? I can think of a few reasons you might want to linger another night or two.
I think she's coming on to me. I don't know how to interpret that any other way. I mean,
The grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad.
There were purple handprints all over her skirts.
you guys have been talking about the same thing every time I come here. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Oh, come on. Hopefully this is the right way. know, but I'm going regardless. I shall murder everything and anything along the way. Now I can run fast. I don't know why. Spiders! Did I get the shiny thing? There's an enemy over there. I don't know. I ain't worrying about it. Kill these though.
Get him. Give them all you've got, boy.
I don't like how it pauses like the action so much. Like I feel it slows the combat down too much. So not only does it take forever in a day to like recharge, I'm wondering if it'd be better to reset that ability and maybe get the others. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Alright. There you go, dragon. That's what you get for minding your business. Teach you to try to exist. We won't be having none of that. Alright. I am assuming that I'm not going to be climbing on anything. I guess I need to go clearly over here. Is that a spider? That is a spider. Alright. I think... Well, hold up. Can I go this way? No, cannot. I thought it was like a secret entrance or something. I'm sure there's another dragon for me to murder along the way. Alright, there's two choke... Okay, they ran away. I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, try to... I don't know. What's over there? Is it a wasp? Dragonaut? Alright, whatever these things are, they need to die. Alright. Clearly I'm going the right way now. Hey, there we go. Yes, I will kill this. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it does enough damage to warrant having it. And if it did raise my HP at all, it seemed like the amount is insignificant. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at the abilities after this. We'll see if we can't see something more with it. Maybe I'll be able to make it attack faster or easier. These dragons take forever to kill. Goodness. If nothing else, I will remember this game for beating monsters when they're staggered, aka vulnerable and on the ground. I don't know, something just feels kind of bad or off whenever that's the case. Alright. Abilities, abilities, abilities. If I were to upgrade these, it seems like it would be a better use of those points. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits, and forcing the enemy back. Can be used in midair. That sounds good, and semi-prime, improving battle performance for a short period of time. I'm not sure if I would want to upgrade that one or not. Maybe. Alright. And if I reset this one, Phoenix shifts. Use the blessing of the Phoenix to close the gap between the targets. While striking. I think I use that one a lot, so I want to upgrade it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and remove this one. Will be refunded. Yes! Alright. I'm not sure if that would be worth it, but this one here, I don't even know how it works exactly. Master. Hey, welcome to the channel, Zuriel. Zuriel Martinez says hi. Welcome, brother. How are you doing? We are gonna go ahead and go with this. I don't know if that's a good thing, but we're gonna try. I'm doing great, Zuriel says. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing great. Hopefully you had a good day. Scarlet Cyclone, Rising Flame, and Heat Wave. Tonight's energy drink, my friend, is the original Monster energy drink. Ooh, speaking of which, I need to go and grab one that's in the freezer really quick, because if I leave it in there, it's going to explode, and I can't be having that, so I'll be right back. And 2 years later, I have returned. Welcome back. Alright. So as far as the abilities go, I am not entirely sure which I want to go with. I could do Gouge. I do use that one quite frequently. Let's see. Send a grappling claw out to grab an enemy and pull it towards Clive. That seems like no. Perform a rising attack, striking all enemies within yada yada. Alright, yeah. We'll try that then, because this one is too expensive. Or actually, I just don't know if it'd be worth doing it. This one's also expensive. I don't know. Maybe it would be worth it. But for now, we will go ahead and go with... Let's see. Gouge and... What's this one? Rook's Gambits. I don't use Rook Gambits, so we're not going to use that. What have you been doing today, Zuriel? How have you spent your day? Oh wow, I could do it again, for real? If it's upgraded. Gouge. Was it always that powerful? Huh. Hold on, I want to double check something. Alright, so it's got 2 stars and 4. Be back 575, 2 stars and 4. Okay, so it always had 2 stars. Alright. And we will also do this one here, because I do use it quite frequently. Been playing Fortnite and ate 6 quesadillas. Nice. Quesadillas are tasty. I actually got some sushi and gushers today. Sushi because it's Wednesday, and Wednesdays it's on sale at my grocery store. And gushers because I haven't had them in like 2 or 3 months. They're one of my favorite junk foods. What have you been playing in Fortnite? Like which game modes?
There. North Reach.
Oh no, there's animals over here minding their own business. I must murder them. I do not see Jill fighting with me the majority of the time whenever I'm attacking things. Like, she's there, but like I would have to look around to find her. You know what? Actually, I don't even know where she's at. I don't see her at all. She's supposed to be here with me. I don't know. What is that? Is it already dead? It's already dead. Good. Battle Royale, you say? How often do you come in first place? I'm not sure if I've played the Hunger Games.
But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Not really often. Gotcha. All right. What is the Hunger Games like? That game mode? I don't think I've ever played it. Alright, I guess I'm just supposed to go ahead. Do you realize episode 181 was the first episode Ethan appeared? It has 81 views because you played creative. Yeah, we used to play creative a lot more often. We'd often have people act up, which would stress me out, so we stopped playing creative as much.
And a chine of roast antelope.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morning.
Fresh fish, you say? No thank you. But I do need to get over to that item shop.
You there, fancy a drop of the Empire's finest?
Are you gonna buy something or not?
And what can I do for you?
Ooh, she's got swords that I already have. Like you spawn in a huge island and you have to get weapons. Got to talk to you when I'm done eating. Got to go talk to you when I'm done eating. Alright, brother. Enjoy your dinner. And I appreciate you stopping by. It makes me happy. Thank you. Golden sash. Wish I already have. Already have that as well. I have all these things.
I'll be here if you need me.
I don't think I will need you. So you can stay there, miss. I am gonna go talk. Handcrafted from the fine. Bleh.
A moment. I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Randy.
Ouch. Look at that, I got shot down.
Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway.
Ouch.
Do you think you could please me?
Nope.
Clyde?
Nope, not at all.
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you.
He lied.
I can trust you, can't I?
Nope. Don't want to be alone with me.
Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do.
Who's we?
Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would.
He took you to the doctor?
Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
I use violence?
Unless...
Violence.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely.
You're a little too close and your breath smells like fish.
I shall expect a favor in return.
I don't do favors for ladies of the night. No thank you.
clever, too. They get that color.
When people ask, have you played Final Fantasy 16, I'll be able to respond, played it. Not only had I played it, but I streamed it. Alright, Isabel, lead me to the dungeon.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
What I want?
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
How did you know my name?
That wasn't so bad.
I've seen better.
They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement.
I don't care about what you do with those men when I'm not around.
If you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Excuse me. Alright, it's my first time being here. And I'm curious about what they have at that item shop. Maybe they have new things I haven't seen before. I'll probably get there and it'll be the same stuff I already have. Is she also...
requests her company. Tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I should probably start here.
I'm not entirely sure what is going on.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before. She was in tears.
Welcome back, Zuriel.
A gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Alright, apparently I am looking for some woman. As to why I'm looking for this woman, I don't know.
You there? The gentleman with the sword?
You must be looking for somebody else, sir. Alright, let's talk to this man.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Well, I'm sorry, sir. That sounds like it's none of my business, so you'll have to fare by yourself. Is what a terrible person would say. I'll help you, Bobby. Zuriel says, and also I started the morning with the South Park episode. Nice. Which episode? What happened?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
Nope, come on, what? Hold up. Weird. Oh, right, a random obscure quest. Not only a random obscure quest, but a side quest. Zuriel says, the one that Cartman tries to set up Nicole and Token to get together, but Nicole has a crush on Kyle. So Cartman just says he's dating Kyle, so Cartman traps Nicole in the bathroom with Token. I think I've seen that episode. I'm not entirely sure. I think I have, though. That reminds me, I I should be watching, like, the newest season of South Park. It's almost always funny. It's one of my favorite adult cartoons.
Sergeant's got it in for us two. As if either of us needs to brush up on our swordcraft.
He wouldn't doubt our swordcraft if he's seen us stand a veil last night.
Alright, Zuriel, I want to try something. I want to see if we can't test your critical thinking skills. So basically, when I talk to this guy, he's going to lay out what he wants me to do for him. So what I want you to try to do is listen to what the guy says, and then after he's done, like, saying everything, in your own words, I want you to tell me what he wants me to do, if that makes sense. So listen to what the guy says, and then after that, you're going to be like, alright, so Leon, the garrison soldier, wants the character to do, and then whatever it turns out he wants me to do. Alright, here we go.
Where's your commanding officer branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
But I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Brandon? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the dame's being properly looked after.
All right. What do they want me to do? Leon Garrison Soldier wants the character, aka you, so he wants you to get out because you're not a soldier, and tells you to say how you got the brooch, I think. Alright, we'll see. Fine.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight.
Oh boy. It seems like I'm gonna have to beat this guy up. I did not realize that.
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
The measure of me, he says. Draw your blade.
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
I'm sorry that his friend has to watch him die.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding.
Okie dokie, son.
All the dirty tricks you want, Brandon.
And last stream I just checked out the ending.
All right. So you know one end of a blade. Fuck me.
Jesus.
What are you playing at, Leon?
He got
So
wrecked.
it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine.
That indeed he did.
Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun,
I gotta beat your friend too?
Win the dame's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
I think it would be funny if the guy started screaming while I have him in the air. I don't know. I have an odd sense of humor sometimes. You defeated demons and now these guys are challenging you. Well, that'll learn them. I stole 2 things of Wyrite from them, which is also a stone. I mean, I claimed it. It's my prize for beating them.
Can I go now?
Gregor's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
They're the first people I've come across that I thought that I didn't end up killing. This lady earlier, I met her in a town. She's like, there's guards inside the tavern and they're raising their swords in the air. Somebody's gonna get killed. And so I went to the tavern to find out what was going on. And I found those guys. And I killed them both. I am Evie says, hi Tux. Hi Evie, how are you? Welcome to the channel, by the way. Zuriel says, before Fortnite, how did you gain subs? I played a lot of Overwatch. I probably...
Finest, thrashed by a branded. Sergeant may be a surly bastard, but he had our number, all right?
I probably streamed more Overwatch than I did anything else on this channel. And other various games that I've played. How are you doing tonight, Evie? I hope that I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm trying.
That's the day done then.
I don't know if these are 3 separate quests or if these are quests that we've already been working on from earlier. Would you dare to watch the South Park game? Which South Park game? I'm unfamiliar. Tell me about this South Park game, Zuriel.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not.
She's racist.
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
South Park, The Fractured World. What? Oh, are you asking me if I would watch it or if I would play it? Evie says, great, eating dinner and decided to drop in to say hi. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you. Play it. Okay, Zuriel, I thought you meant play it, but I wasn't sure. I wanted to make sure that I understood what you were saying.
No burden off my back. And this is for Etienne. Just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
So apparently I'm smuggling alcohol for this woman. I think that's what she's saying for me to do. I think. So to answer your question, brother, if I thought people would watch me stream it, then I would consider it.
Business with Brandon. Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do know.
Do you know what it's rated?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Heavy purse. And by the way, Evie, congratulations on all the channel growth. I'm happy for you. I think the content that you've been putting out recently has been pretty interesting. Rated M for mature.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Cigars.
Cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Uncensual, or no, excuse me, uncensored and actual content. It would come down to how like how inappropriate it was like if it's like only every now and again and like not all the time, then maybe. But if it was like really, really inappropriate, I would not want like the younger viewers to see me streaming that. I'd probably have to watch some gameplay of it to get an idea if I thought it was bad or not. Every now and then. Maybe I'll do it like at like 4 a.m. in the morning when none of the kids are awake.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
I did stream some Grand Theft Auto 5, and that had a lot of violence in it.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard, but this here'll make them less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
I'm tired of everyone being mean to my character. I feel like everyone that says something bad about me being branded, I should just start cutting off people's hands.
You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
There's a part where you'll have to break into a place.
Just as promised.
How should I put this?
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I shall find out. I'm curious to what you're gonna say. A place where women do
No one's allowed through the gate until
adult gymnastics, I guess. I love that. That's great. A place where women do adult gymnastics. That put a smile on my face.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Awesome description. I think so. All right, sir, here's your cigars, your essence of rose. It says, it is said that the petals of 20 roses are required to distill a single drop of fragrant rose oil. That sounds like a long and tedious process.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
What's happening tomorrow?
Wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
All right, let me see. Zuriel says, I'm excited for tomorrow. I might go to the movie to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie. Yeah, accidentally put Mayhem twice. I meant to not put. Be right back. I'm gonna get some water. All right, brother. You'll have to let me know how the movie is. Steel Silk and Bloody Hide. All right. Yeah, whenever you see the Ninja Turtle movie, let me know what you think of it. I was a huge fan of Ninja Turtles growing up. Like when I was a kid, they were my favorite. When I was a young kid, they were my favorite action figures to play with. When I was around your age, I liked Transformers more.
Heard the bones fell favorably. To the Vale, then.
I like the way this guy's dressed.
Came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
Really?
But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Affords you a certain freedom, a freedom I could sorely use.
Friends of the people, agree to help. Fine. What do you need me to do? I don't even know what I'm going to be helping him with, but I'm going to agree to it first. That does not sound like a smart decision.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed. Not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
So I'm not entirely sure, but I think I'm.
This is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
I think I'm feeding people. I'm not sure. Zuriel says, and also, not even the beginning of South Park game, there's a part where it's kind of racist because your character's skin color determines the difficulty. That's funny. Hey, welcome to the channel, Anna. Welcome, little sister. How are you doing? Anna says hi. It's been a while since we talked. Hello. Zero says hello. Anna says good, and you. I'm a bit sleepy, but I'm good. Thank you for asking. The dog's still with me, but Jill, I don't know where she's at. Anna, when do you go back to school? And what grade are you going to be in?
I have something for you.
Bearer comestibles? Is that what that says? I don't know. I can't read it. Food prepared by Matthew for 3 overworked and unserved at the end of the month, at the end of August. I'm gonna guess that you're gonna be in 10th, 9th. And I'm gonna be in 9th. I was close. I was 1 off. Are you excited or nervous? Will this be the first time that you're going to high school? Or was 8th grade and the high school like integrated together already? Because when I was in school, we had the junior high, and then we had the high school, which was 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. Kinda nervous. What are you nervous about?
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded!
Homework.
Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
I should hit this guy with my sword. Be right back. All right.
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless Salotia.
So eventually my character's gonna snap and just going around and start beating people. Got tired of being called a bearer for so long. I'm within my rights, they had it coming. You saw how they treated me, Zuriel.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Yeah, it did. Let's go watch someone else be mistreated. It'd be funny. I'll come to find out at the end of the quest, all the people that own the bearers, they wound up dead for some strange reason. We have no idea what happened. Me and all the people they mistreated, we don't know what was going on. We just came over there and they all happened to, not be alive anymore.
You look like you need a rest.
Here you go, sir. It's called food. Delicious and nutritious food.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I don't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see. Has it always been this bad? Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain.
Zuriel says it's almost my bedtime. Gotta go. Good night. And remember. Alright, I can read. Hold on. And remember, never give up. Never surrender. Wait, no. Never give up. Back down. And don't lose hope because I believe in you. Good night. Alright, I appreciate that, Zuriel. You have a great night, my friend. And I hope you have an awesome day tomorrow.
I'd be dead without him. Me and many others. That's something at least.
Alright, I've fed, like, what, 2 or 3 people? What time is it for you, says Anna. For me, it is 10 p.m. It is 10 p.m. Central Time.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me!
And welcome back, Anna. Welcome back.
Faster next time if you know what's good for you!
It's 11 for me. What time do you normally go to sleep?
Looks like you need it.
Alright, I will feed this man as well. Here you go, sir. It's food. Delicious food.
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend.
And what of your own hurts?
Don't wait. As when my hunger.
School day 10 or 9.
Thank you.
No school 5 or 3. 5.
He has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
Like 5 a.m. in the morning? Like when the sun's coming up? "5 a.m. That's... I'm impressed. That is super early. Are you worried about the homework for all the classes? Or is there like a specific class that you're worried about the homework with specifically? Let's talk to the Vale Courts. I can't pronounce that. This person. We're gonna talk to this person.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business.
Oh God.
Though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
Math was hard for me
He
too.
was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the dame's got a soft spot for you.
I'm pretty amazing. I fed all the people. For me, when I was in high school, I had to stay after school a lot to get like extra tutoring from the math teacher, because like whenever they would be going over what they were teaching in class, sometimes it would click and I would understand what they were talking about, but there would be other times where like I'd be listening to everything they talk about in class and I did not understand how to like do the homework. And so I would stay after school and get extra math tutoring. And that helped me bring up my grade a lot. I am not particularly good at math, but Quasi, who's in the Discord with us, he likes math, and he's good at a particular type. I don't remember which type. It might be algebra, or maybe it's geometry. I can't remember, but one, like, he's better at than the other. If you ever needed help with your homework and no one else would help you, you could try asking him in the Discord, and he might be able to help you with math homework specifically. I would help you if I knew how to do it, but chances are it's been so long for me, I would not remember how to do the problem myself, so I wouldn't be able to help you much with it. But I do know that, Quasi has helped other kids in the Discord with math homework, so I'm sure if you asked him nicely, he'd be willing to help you too.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She didn't mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around.
Welcome back, Zuriel.
Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times.
Whoa.
He's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Alright, sounds like she was...
The garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Seems like she was kidnapped because he wanted to do adult things. Anna says, so I have ADHD, so it's hard for me to learn is to listen to my teacher as zone out and just forget about everything. I have ADHD also, and I completely relate to what you're saying about zoning out. It would happen, or it still happens to me, depending on what I'm doing. But I remember, like, in school, I could, like, the teacher could be talking, and I would zone out, and I would not, like, learn any of the things I was supposed to be at the time. It made it really difficult. What is ADHD? ADHD is attention deficit hyperactive disorder. It is... I'm not sure how it's exactly classified, like in the medical books, like I'm not sure, but it's something that affects different people mentally, like in their minds, and it makes it difficult for you to concentrate or focus. You get easily distracted. For me, I can be reading something, like I can read like an entire paragraph, and I won't have any idea what I just read 2 seconds later. And that can be really frustrating. Like, if you could imagine reading an entire page of something and like get to the next page, and then like you don't remember any of it. It makes learning in general more difficult.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little...
That's the day done then.
There are different medications that are prescribed sometimes that help treat it.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, is it?
What do you think? Nothing like a quick tumble?
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Whoa.
He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick.
A dodgy eye. That's terrible.
The dame thanks you.
I didn't even hear the last part of what he said.
I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Most likely.
He's like, there's only one guy in the brothel that's got a dodgy eye. Oh, man. Zuriel, what subjects are you best at in school? Also, I'm curious what subject you're also best at in school, Anna. Like, what subject in school comes easiest to you? Or, like, you normally have, like, a high grade in than others?
That remains to be seen.
History. Nice. I'm jealous that you like history.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
Anna says history.
The soldiers
Nice.
believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Well, alrighty. We will find the man with the dodgy eye. Yeah, when I was your guys' age, I didn't like history. I did not understand why it was, important. And as I got older, I realized that it's actually really, really fascinating and interesting. I never saw it that way when I was younger. Depends on how much you want to see. In hands. Oh goodness. I don't know how I'm supposed to get over there. Zerial says, I just like it because I watch some documentaries and watch a YouTuber called Oversimplified, which she actually helped my big bro. I think...
How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
I think I remember you mentioning this YouTuber before. I'm gonna see if I can attack these chocobos. I don't think they are chocobos. Oh, no, they look like chocobos. See if I can attack them. We have to kill it. We have to kill it. It's the first time I've attacked anything in quite a while, so... Zerial, what subjects are you weakest in at school? Or which subject do you struggle the most with? I can't wait for WrestleMania 40. Science and math. When I was in school, my weakest subjects were math and English. I didn't much care for English. Like, math was difficult for me, but even though I struggled with it, I kind of liked it. But I hated English, every bit of it. I can't tell if that's a giant icicle or it's a giant rock. We're gonna find out what we got over here, boys and girls. I'm tired of seeing the branded people get mistreated. Every time I go around, I hear them saying something nasty to them. See? Just like that. I should just be able to walk over here and start slashing him. And I would feel much better.
What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy.
Gross.
Don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
I'm pretty sure if your boy looks anything like you and he was being attacked by a monster, he's already dead, sir. There's not much I can really do about that. You're a bad father for letting him be out on his own when there's wild monsters out anyway, so I don't know. Camden says, "Put a face cam on," and he shakes his fists in the air as he says it to let you know that he's serious. Welcome to the channel, Camden. Welcome. How are you doing? What's your favorite South Park episode? My favorite South Park episode is the World of Warcraft South Park episode.
Right. Where is he?
I see they sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
We also gotta think about this, guys. What kind of father knows his son's being attacked by a beast and not doing everything he can to rescue him? Camden says, "Are you eating?" Yes, I am, Camden. I'm eating fruit by the foot, fruit snacks. Zuriel says, "Mine is child abduction is not funny." Please tell me what that episode's about, Zuriel, because
Son's in mortal danger. He didn't seem all that worried.
see, Clive gets it.
I need to be careful.
I don't like that man. First, he was rude to me because I have a face tattoo, which, I mean, everyone's rude to people that have face tattoos in this game. That's what I've learned. So I'm kind of getting used to that. But he tells me his son's being attacked by a beast, and he's waiting for someone else to...
It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
I don't know. Maybe I should let the wolf eat him. I mean, it's none of my business. The wolf's got to eat too, right? Camden says, if I was him, I would be... I'm going to assume you meant to say sacrifice for my child. And I respect that, Camden. Good on you. I think any good father would be willing to do the same. Apparently I was going the wrong way. Alright, let's go and save this man's son. Or not, and maybe we'll watch the wolves eat him. I don't know, but we'll find out in just a second. Maybe. I don't see him. And it says, I'm gonna go have fun with the game. Have a great night. Alright, little sister. It was good hearing from you. I'm glad that you came by to talk to us. Thank you. If I don't talk to you before you go back to school, I wish you the best of luck. And like I said, if you need help with math homework, ask Quasi Angel in the Discord, and he might be able to help you. Zuriel says, parents get scared because child abductions, and so they made the guy from the city Wonk Ty build a wall, and the wall kept getting attacked by Mongolians. At the end, the kids get sent away, and the wall gets taken down, which makes the guy from the city Wonk angry. That sounds funny. It makes me want to see it. Why have I not found this guy? See? Yeah, it is. Alright, he should be right here. Alright, there he is. Alright, wolf. Here's what you get for trying to eat this child. I'm going to join your Discord. Alright, Camden. Say hello whenever you join, and I will welcome you. Alright, we murdered a somewhat innocent wolf. And I say somewhat innocent because, I mean, he hadn't killed anybody yet. He was about to kill that child, but at the time that I murdered the wolf, the child was still alive. So technically, the wolf hadn't killed anything. Yeah.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking?
Father will hear of this.
It's expired to join the server. Alright, hold on, brother, I got you.
But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Give me 1 second. Boom. There you go. There's the official Noxus Discord server link. Click on it and it'll take you where you need to be. Now, let's go and murder this little boy's father for being a terrible person. In case isn't clear, excuse me, is not clear to what was going on, they were using the bearers as pawns they could use to basically kill off for fun.
You, Brandy, come here this instant.
Let's see if I can both take care of this father and son.
How dare you frighten my son?
Welcome, Kendra.
And then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
He sounds British, says Zuriel. How will you respond? That wretch would be the dame. That wretch would be me. Alright, which one do you guys want me to choose? The dame or me? Whoever responds first, I will go with your answer. Dame, alright.
That unlucky wretch would be the dame. I can summon her if you like. Though I doubt she would welcome the interruption.
You serve the dame. Why would a woman of her caliber...
You look afraid. Well, how do you think those bearers in the field felt? Can you imagine their fear? Their pain? From the look of you, I'd say you're starting to get an idea of the first. Now, if you need help with the second...
Father, he's scaring me.
You think to threaten us, Branded? The dame's pet or no, I will not abide such insolence.
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
What wonderful people.
I'm wasting my time. I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
Or I can go and murder that father and son, and then, you know, we won't have to worry about any more Branded getting killed. I mean, you know, Zuriel says, you know, when me and Ethan don't know anything to talk about, we will get in the weirdest conversations with the weirdest topics. Do you have any examples, Zuriel? Camden says, he's mean. Lol. Alright. Let's see. I guess I will go over here. All bark. I'm gonna let my dog eat the bodies. That's how we'll dispose of them. They will be remembered always. Wherever he needs to use the bathroom in the next couple days. I know, you guys are thinking I'm a terrible person. Look at these bodies. Alright, come on, Torgal. These bodies aren't gonna eat themselves. There you go. Just start with their faces. Eat their feet. I just want my dog to walk over there and be like, romp!
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself.
You need to clean this up. I was gonna let my dog eat them, but now you can do it.
Is that what you're here to do?
Mistress has me see to it the manor left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
I don't want to touch the bodies, that's gross. I mean, I got respect for the dead. Well, thank God they're not showing it. I can just hear sounds of me digging.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I killed that dog. I did. I'll do it again, too.
I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die.
Even more reason to kill that father and son.
To the slaughter.
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh no, those people. Nope, there's nothing I can do.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not.
We just heard those people get murdered, I'll have you know.
What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
He won't mourn the loss, I can understand.
Take care. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
I think he... I don't know. I was gonna say invited those wolves here. But, something. Alright. Zuriel says, you're not a horrible person. You're an incredible human being. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Here is an example of a weird conversation topic. Who do you think will win a fight? Goku, SpongeBob, or Popeye, or Shaggy? I mean, Goku would be the winner out of those mentions. And then I would say followed by Popeye and probably Shaggy. Alright, a magic to Ash. Woo! I'm glad that wolf ate those people so I didn't have to go over there and kill them, and then we'd have to worry about covering up a murder. We would meme saying Shaggy. Nice. What is this over here? The Penitence Gates? Because Popeye is kind of OP with spinach. Yeah, I'm thinking there's something in that spinach that's making Popeye, yeah, anyway. Let's go see what we got this quest over here. I could even send you a video animation called Popeye versus Saitama. Yeah, you could post it in the Discord. Let's talk to this little woman. Or at least, God, I hope it's a woman.
Have you seen my Chloe?
Nope, it's dead.
Of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet.
Your cat's dead, little girl.
Please, can you help me look for her?
No, little girl, that's a waste of time. Your cat is dead. There's wolves all around this place looking for anything to eat. In fact, a man and his son just got eaten by a wolf like 15 minutes ago. You think your cat had a chance? Your cat was the first thing that wolf ate.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before.
That must be more reason why she's eating.
She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
It sounds like this is your fault, little girl.
Let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
I don't know. I think this story would, or this quest would go a lot faster for me to like walk over there behind like a rock or something and come back and be like, yep, I found Chloe and the wolves had eaten her. They ripped out her throat and they ate her face.
Had another branded drop in the field yesterday.
But here we go. We will talk to this person right here. Hello, madam. Have you found... Do you know anything about Chloe?
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging
That-
by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because I'll kill you if you don't.
Asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
That's what I said. I told the little girl that her cat was dead. Don't look at me like I'm crazy.
I won't have idle branded underfoot.
I ought to hit you. I'm pretty sure that anytime I hear the word branded, I have permission to be violent. I've decided this. Alright. It'd be funny if I find the cat and then my dog eats it. Dog.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
That's the ugliest dog that I've seen.
Is that someone napping on the job?
Nope, that's a dead person.
Don't mind the interruption.
A dead body. I must go and poke it with a stick. Inspect body. They are most definitely dead. I am barefoot.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Little girl, get out of here. You're not supposed to see dead bodies.
You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe?
Chloe is in a worse place, little girl.
To a rock. I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
She's dead, little girl.
The crystal's curse, that's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
Yep, you did it, little girl.
And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
I'm getting sleepy. Good night. And remember, don't give up. Don't back down because I believe in you. All right, Zuriel, you have a good night, brother. I appreciate you coming by. Stay safe.
Dad said bears don't have parents.
They certainly do.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again.
Your family lied to you, little girl.
Remember that. And remember her.
You're a monster, and you should feel bad. Playthings. All right, making children cry. I'm doing the Lord's work. And now to find out, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to find out. Camden says, I'm back. Welcome back, Camden.
More are as intolerant as Isabel says. It's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Man, everyone's mean to the slaves. Hey, a shop. Maybe they got something new I can buy.
What do you want?
Why you gotta be disrespectful and mean? So far, the Breath of Fire Heat Wave, 10,000. Alright, so far, nothing good, nothing new.
Thanks for nothing.
You're welcome. Yeah, I am tired of everybody being rude to my character. I am within my rights to be very, very violent. Quest destination nearby. Good, I'm looking for it. I do not see it. I don't see where I'm supposed to go.
If even a grain is missing.
Oh, here we are. Hello, Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarreling with a soldier.
Quarreling with a soldier.
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
They say my brooch doesn't protect me now.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes. Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But although it was an antique, it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value, and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are.
I have to go. Alright, Camden, you have a good night, brother. Stay safe. I appreciate you coming by, and I'm glad you joined the Discord.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Good luck with your channel. Bye, brother. I am definitely a deserter. Dessert's delicious. Unless you meant a different type of deserter, which I think I'm also that.
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Delicious death.
We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Zuriel says, finally going to bed. Alright, Zuriel, you have a good night, brother. Good night. Alright, let's go. Sharp fang, bloody hide, delicious.
Bodies. A man and a woman.
Don't give up, don't back down, and keep streaming because I believe in you. Good night. Alright, brother, I appreciate that. You have a good night too. Dead bodies! Oh no! What were they doing out here, I wonder? Clearly, they were,
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry. So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You? Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's gonna find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to more for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. 2 hours. Alright. We'll play for a little while longer. We're doing a graphical update to Final Fantasy XIV at some point, I heard. I wonder if it'll be noticeable or distinguishable.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
No, you couldn't.
Of course you could, had it not been personal.
Don't lie to him. We all know he got kicked in the head when he was a lad.
You are still in one piece, I see.
Yep.
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived.
Good,
They
I
said
guess.
they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Yep, she was dead. Had her pants down and everything. I mean...
I see. My dear Tatienne.
Wolves had eaten her...
By no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
What do you mean? Why not?
With Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Weathered comb. An old wooden comb gifted to Tatienne by Madame Isabel. Several of the teeth appear to have recently broken. How would we know recently? Here you go. This was found on the dead girl's body. Remember, wolves had eaten part of her face.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
You might want to wash it off. The dame. Alright, 200 experience. Let's go. Leveled up. Woo! Level 23. And I got a meteorite.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift.
A gift?
A token of my thanks. The
What?
Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen,
Gross.
it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
Wait, what?
And thank you again.
Alright, all I heard was, You know what? I don't remember. Alright, so now... I guess we're gonna... I don't know. Shush your mouth, woman. I am deciding whether or not to murder everybody that mentions me being branded. Like, I'm pretty tired of them being disrespectful all the time. I never did nothing to nobody. I'm starting to understand why they hate them the way they do if they're lying to the children, saying, yeah, these people, they don't have no parents. They weren't born with parents. It doesn't matter what happens to them. They don't have parents. I wonder if they look at all of people that don't have parents like that. Like if someone loses both their parents all of a sudden. What? What now? There we go.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
We are deserters, okay.
We'll be taking the back door.
The back door? Gross. Don't stab them. They don't. Well, actually, it depends on what they're doing. The peasant house. No, it said the pleasure house. I think the peasant house sounds better. The peasant house. Sid, why did you bring us to a brothel?
Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Jill doesn't need to see this. Oh, God.
brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
We might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
North Reach. Alright. If it lets me go here, we will save and call it a night. Alright, boys and girls, so this will conclude tonight's stream of Final Fantasy 16 episode. I thought it was 5, maybe it was 6. Thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz. And as always, if you ever see anyone being talked down to, mistreated, or being bullied, speak up for them, stand up for them, don't let them be alone. Don't watch bad things happen to people. If you see someone being mistreated, if you see someone being bullied, help them.